Okay, in a day that wasn't particularly happy with the conditions, you can see the wind dropped completely. We have a little surprise, and that's Mr. Jager Stone from Western Australia. Hi Jager.
Hello.
So I heard that you are now ranked number 3 in the AWT, is that correct?
Yeah, I'm equal third on points with Thomas Traversa, but I think if it came down to a count back, he would win because he has a second as his highest result and I have 2/3. So I'm in a good spot though, and I'm happy with my year so far. It's been a difficult year with conditions. Pozo was crazy, and the Zilt was really hard too, so I've had some good results and we'll see what happens here.
I have to apologize, I said AWT, but it's PWA eventually. So how does it work with the discard in PWA? Can you explain that?
The discard with the PWA, so basically if we have more than 3 events, you can discard one. So if you have 4, you can discard 1. If you have 6, you can discard, no, if you have 7, you can discard 2. So we've had 3 events so far, and it looks like we'll have some wind here. So what it means is that everyone on tour can discard their worst result for the year. So yeah.
I can tell you Tomas has been training hard. He was in Madagascar with me in September. So what have you trained as well in September a little bit in between events?
Yeah, after Tenerife I went home for 3 or 4 weeks, and I was lucky enough that I could sail, you know, at least a couple of times a week. The season there is only starting up now, but I had really good conditions for Europe, you know, onshore, light winds, and the sea breezes just started coming as I left. So I've been sailing quite a bit, and in France we didn't get any wind, but lots of surfing, and I figured that was pretty good training for here as well.
So Western Australia must be Portac, is that correct?
Yeah.
So how are you betting your odds in Hookipa that is starboard?
Yeah, Western Australia is all Portac. I'm, you know, working as hard as I can on starboard tack and feel like I'm getting better all the time. You know, one of the most difficult things here though is the level of the guys. You know, the fleet increases to 48, and you know, all the wild cards are ex-world champions and Maui locals. So it is tricky, but you know, it's a challenge, and I really enjoy sailing here, and this is my natural surfing stance as well, and I feel like I'm improving all the time, and you know, competition's one thing, free sailing's another, but I feel like I'm on the right track, so see what happens.
Do you agree that this is the one and only wave sailing event during the year?
Yeah, in a way. I mean, you know, Klitmala, we didn't get any wind there this year, but 2 days after the competition it was perfect down the line sailing. And France can be anything as well. And you know, Pozo is more of a jumping event, but Tenerife is, I think it's a really good wave sailing event. It's very similar to Western Australia where I live in Geraldton, and when there's waves it's good. This year it was again dominated by wind and jumping though, but it's just the luck of the draw, I think. So this is the premier spot though, I guess. So it's good to finish the year off with a good event, and I think we'll get some really good conditions.
So yeah, Jager, thank you very much for your time, and wish you luck for the competition, and we'll maybe talk to you some more during the competition, okay?
Thank you very much.
Thanks, man.